Hello and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. My name is Nick, and today we're going to be looking at Fairy Bloom Freesia by developer Edelweiss. This is a Japanese-style, very combo-centric beat-em-up with some fantasy leanings, and it's, from what I can tell, it's got very high production value, looks really interesting, and I've only seen the trailer of it so far, so, I mean, there's still a lot for me to figure out, but it does have some sort of, like, RPG leveling and skill progression systems, and it was great. When I started the thing up, it asked me, you know, did I want Japanese and English, and I said, okay, English, of course, and then it actually went and set up the controller with me, so I actually got to pick where I wanted the buttons, which is always a nice touch. So let's jump in. Here's our main menu. Everything's very smooth, running at nice, right around 59-60 frames per second. It's even showing that up in the top of the menu for me. We do have an options menu here. You can see there's the controller settings I mentioned before. All I did was just switch the A and the B buttons, a typical thing. All kinds of sound effects. Actually quite an in-depth menu. Graphics, pretty much where I want them for now. And game just lets you set English or Japanese, so that's cool with me. Let's start it up. Story mode. New game. I'm gonna go with normal. Hopefully I don't regret it. Well, hello there. Alright, so here we are. Trying to just get a feel for the controls real quick. Alright, so jump's actually on X. I wanted that on A, but oh well. So we can use the D-pad, we can use the analog stick, whichever one feels better. And we've just got a basic attack right now on A, and a jump on X, and then a guard on Y. Actually, okay, I need to mess with the buttons real quick. Alright, there we go, much better. I reset the controls to the way I sort of would have expected them to be, and now I'm going to get used to that. Alright, so it looks like we've got already quite a few moves we can mess around with, depending on, you know, if we're jumping, if we're mashing, directional inputs perhaps as well. No, actually it seems like it's the same. So we're just going to beat the junk out of these little blobby kind of guys down here. It remind me like forest spirits. Oh, it's actually trying to teach me something. Press and hold guard. And I'm collecting XP here, so let's see what guard does. Pretty much what I expected it to do. You guys aren't very aggressive, are you? So I do have some sort of a dodge move here, which I should probably be taking advantage of. And you can bounce the enemies off of each other, which is kind of cool, I guess. And you see we're collecting some XP, which is always good for progression. And I'm sure there'll be something tougher along pretty soon, because this is just learning what to do so far. The attacks seem very flashy. I mean, everything seems very tight. Controls feel good. Responsive. I have played quite a few fighting games in my day, so I do know my way around fighting games generally, and this feels like it plays pretty much just like one. I would liken it, I don't know if you guys have experience with this one, but there is the Bleach games on the PSP. Kind of feels like that to me. I think it's like the nature of the hybrid 2D, 3D. Oh, wow. Actually smack those guys all around. Feels pretty gratifying. And then we do have our double forward dash, which always is good. Alright. Day 1 defeated 45, max combo 61 hit, life remaining 66%. And we get a 40 experience bonus. Sounds good. So now we're going to go through some story elements. I have to say the art quality is very, very high. I mean, I'm not even looking at this in full screen, and it looks really crispy. So props to you guys for that. So, I'm not going to read these out for you, but if you want to just follow along, feel free. So yeah, the tree in the background, I guess we're some sort of a forest sprite, and we're defending the forest from the bad guys. Intermission. And prepare for battles and save game progress. Okay, so it's just letting me know how that works. Pressing cancel to exit intermission, proceed to the next stage. Okay. And there's some skills. Special skills and optional skills must be equipped to be used. Obtain skills by selecting use mana from the menu. Select your special skill activates when standing still. Alright, that's cool. So we can kind of deck out our character as we go. I don't have any skills yet, so I gotta learn some. Obtain skills by using mana collected from defeated enemies. The number of skills available increases as Freesia's level increases. That makes sense. 3 types of skills: basic, special, and optional. Basic skills are fundamental combat techniques. Special skills must be learned and equipped to use them in battle. They are very powerful but use up mana. Optional skills automatically activate when equipped. Some increase Freesia's abilities, while some have other effects, so like passives, I guess. Go to skills and equip the skills. Okay. So we've got an HP boost under optional, a crescent spike, which uses, that's going to use up mana, and then a basic. I don't know, it seems like I should start out with the basic stuff if I can afford a skill levels at max. Okay, I can get a couple of HP boosts and a crescent spike. Sounds good. Seems like a good place to start. There's a lot of skills, actually, if you look through that list. And, of course, we can save. There we go. Brilliant. So, let's equip our crescent spike. When we press... I guess we can set what we want to press it with. Probably up seems to make sense. Leap up and beat down enemies. And yeah, it seems like pressing up would make sense to do an up attack. And there's our statistics. Seems good. And we can hone our skills. Alright, cool. So let's end the intermission, get back into the fight. So hopefully there gets to be a little bit more diversity in backgrounds here. I mean, this is pretty enough, but, you know, it's nice to move around a little bit. I assume we'll see that during the episode. Let's try and do our crescent spike. I guess that's that. It's pretty good. It's like a launcher attack. And, you know, if I look like I'm just button mashing, well, it's because I am at the moment. I still have to unlock some more skills and kind of learn my way around the fighting system before I'll be comfortable enough to really go nuts on it. But I mentioned that I do play some fighting games. You know, I'm definitely quite big into BlazBlue. That's one of my favorites. And that level went a lot faster. Okay, so we're now level 3. And I can check out, do I have any more skills I can buy? I can buy a strength boost. Sure, let's get a bunch of that. Save. And it looks like this menu is going to go by faster and faster as we go. Sort of feel like an intermission, like in Devil May Cry or something. You just get your stuff set up and move on. It looks like you can knock these levels out pretty quick once you're quite good. Maybe. Quite gratifying feeling when you smack through a bunch of those guys and they all beat into each other. And it's good that we've got a double jump. I feel kind of at home with that. Everything still feels fluid, responsive. Pretty much couldn't ask for much more on that front. The character's likable enough. I mean, I haven't really seen much about her yet, but so far, so good. So I'm getting some awards, it looks like. I know there's some achievements on the Steam version. I'm not sure if those correspond with the achievements or if they're just something separate, like in-game awards. Guess we'll find out. I haven't really had the guard yet. I guess that'll happen when I get to the tougher stuff. It's my turn forever. I can see this being pretty addictive. Oh, an ether saber. I like the idea of this. Up an attack while in midair manifests ether wings and slices enemies. Cool. Can I buy both? Looks like I might be able to, actually, yeah. Oh, and now I've got a magic boost and a bunch more boosts on those as well. I'll just keep banging out all kinds of bonuses. That seems like a plan for me. Reverse spin. Well, this seems to make sense. Left-right to do a reverse spin. Yeah, and that's gonna do it. I mean, I could buy one magic boost. I don't think I need to, though. I'll just save out. Alright. What's next? This is a Vortex. Vortices are the source of the forest life energy. Freesia's HP will slowly increase when she is near one. Okay. Vortexes will lose power if they are damaged by enemies, and the game will end if all vortexes in a stage are destroyed. Protect the vortex from enemy attacks. Okay, so now we've got like a... maybe like a tower defense kind of little element to it. If these guys are actively seeking out to destroy these things, that is. If it just so happens that I have to hurt them when they land in them, that's a different story, but we'll see. Shouldn't be too hard. So far these guys are pretty easy to knock around the level. Probably don't want to stay over here too long. Trying to do my left-right attack. This is also reminding me a little bit of 99 Nights. I mean, you know, lesser scale as far as how many things I'm attacking, but the combat seems to be roughly about as fast-paced. And if you guys never tried the 99 Nights series, I actually quite like it. You might as well. I don't know, it's kind of an iffy one. The first one was generally accepted as decent, I think, and the second one was pretty contentious. I think a lot of people went one way or the other, but not a lot of people in between. I was pretty firmly on the I love it side, but that's me. I kind of didn't like it as much as the first one, but I did like it. So yeah, and if you don't know what that series, it's all about just fighting tons and tons and tons of guys all at once. And you do get abilities and stuff as you go. So what am I doing now? I need to check out, I've got a Cataract Axe, which is kind of hard to say. Down an attack while in midair performs a down, that seems very useful actually, I want that. And now I've got a Hard Turtle. Guard Crusher gauge fills more slowly. Well, it's only 20, I might as well get one, right? They don't turtle too much. Oh, and I've got Quill down here. Magical long range, no motion fires a magical blast directly ahead. Alright, I'll take as many as I can get. And so down for Quill. Optional. Oh, I should probably have been putting these in, huh? Alright. Well, that's going to change things a little bit right there. Alright, next. Uh-oh. Hulking Golem. Alright, we got this. Glad I added up all my stuff. Oh wow, it's like the first time I've taken serious damage. Let's see what kind of hurt I can put on this sucker. I should probably use guard a little bit at this point, huh? We can do this. Okay, now that I have to play a little bit more defensively, I'm starting to see the appeal here, and the strategy to it feels nice. I mean, not just the strategy, but like the responsiveness of everything. It feels like a proper fighting game should. And also giving me that little hit of like Devil May Cry, like I think I said before. You're looking for attacks, trying to predict when they're going to come in, get your guard in time. And thankfully she seems to block immediately. So I don't know if we've got any like counters or parries we get to do later. Oh, that was kind of a bad moment for me to miss blocking. Alright, cool. Beat the junk out of that dude. Nice. Well, I didn't kill a lot of the side guys, the general mobs, but I did take that boss out. That was a nice challenge, I like that. I look forward to fighting harder guys. Lita Forest is very beautiful. I have to say, props to the artist. Whoever did this art did a great job. Wow, that looks a lot like a character from BlazBlue. Coincidence. Colonel belonged to our hulking golem scout. Wow, and that looks like Kokonoe. That's really weird. So the golem's dead. Something defeated a hulking golem. I can scarcely believe it, but yes, there is something in the force even more powerful than a hulking golem. That would be me. Tread carefully, Shiny. Is that her name? Listine and Shiny? A monster lurks in this forest. Yeah, I'm quite a monster. Could still be here watching us now, studying us, waiting for a chance to pounce. If you're there, come out and show yourself, damn it. Such a monster, right? A wood nymph. What are you doing down here alone? What is your name, girl? I'm Freesia. Who are you? My goodness. Aren't you a cute one? I'm Listine from the neighboring kingdom of Look at that face. You can call me your shining knight. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the evil that lurks. Oh, you don't know yet. I am the evil. Not really, though. There's a monster in this forest. Don't worry. Okay. This girl isn't human. Say now, Shiny, this terribly rude thing to say. Hear me out. Say the forest with vortexes like this one are protected by fairy guardians. It said the fairy guardians protect the forest from anyone who would harm them, and one fairy guardian is as strong as 300 Spartan warriors. That's a good number of Spartan warriors to have on hand for anything, really. It's kind of madness. They'll rarely allow themselves to be seen. Well, that one just did. See where you're going with this. You're saying this delicate little fairy of a girl pummeled our giant hulking golem until only its kernel remained? That would be what I did. It's just not very likely now, is it, little Freesia? Huh? Yes, I beat it. Oh good, she's not ashamed or anything. I see. Well done, you. Haha, phew. Suspected that all along, of course. Everyone calm down. Didn't think we were that worked up. Don't be mistaken, we aren't here to hurt the forest. We are searching for something called the Amal Stone. If you can help us find it, we'll be on our way. Amal? I've never heard of it. And we're in a fix. Seeing there's no need for discussion, there are two of us and only one of her. We can force her to cooperate. Why would you want to do that? It can really be quite rash, you know? If this young girl really did defeat the golem, then we should probably exercise the better. Yeah, we really should. You want us to back off and return to the castle? But the king's orders. Given the circumstance, retrieving the kernel and returning safely to the castle are our highest priorities right now. So we shall call it a day for today. Freesia, I'd be grateful if you could have the stone for us by next time we visit. I really would prefer to avoid any unpleasantness, especially with one so charming as you. Sometimes those dialogue scenes can go on a little too long. That one seemed just about right to me. Alright, so let's talk to Jomon Tree. That was different. Some humans came to looking for some kind of stone. That's it. Said it's here in the forest. Do you know what it is? Yes, it's right here. Amal Stone is a spirit stone, a source of life energy. It is within my trunk. So in other words, it's the stone that makes you alive? Hey, so if they took it out, you'd die? Okay, now we have a conflict. They can't do that. Oh man, I'm gonna cut him up. Uh-oh. They've pissed off the Kingdom of Darka leader, the king, I guess. How long must I wait for you to retrieve our one stone from the forest? Oh, you're so incompetent. See, this little girl came out, and we didn't know what to do because she killed everybody, and she's really tough and stuff. Spare me your excuses, I want results. Nice music, I like this. I presume you're ready to go back and finish your mission. Well, allow me, your majesty. Listine, I will go with you. This isn't a job for two. It's not really that big a deal. I'll just pop out there, pick it up, and pop back again. Well, it sounds so simple now. A minute ago, it wasn't so simple. I guess a minute ago you didn't know the king was going to be so upset. My lord Listine, hello there, professor. Well now, this is unusual seeing you out of your research tower. You guy's quite a square jaw. habit to always take a walk at this hour, my lord. Really now? And there I thought you'd never left your research tower. Well, so devoted. Research never ends, and it's hard to perform one's best when one is tired. That is true. Unfortunately, our aristocracy doesn't seem to grasp this. Uh-oh. You may not want to say that. Alright, so we've got the Golem Kernel given to Ralph. It is quite incredible. And would you believe she looks just like a cute little girl? It has human form? Almost indistinguishable. Well, the ears were a little different. And the fighting prowess, generally. Unless this guy's got ice cars up his sleeve or something. I guess we'll see that later. I wonder if I have to fight these guys. I wouldn't want to eat food made by a golem. Yeah, we do need to become more forward-thinking, I agree. Okay, go on your mission then. Let me know any data you're able to find about her. I guess he's interested in the fairy. Alright. Sounds good. Let's get into some more fighting, shall we? What new skills do we have? We have a sweeping wall. Area of effect attack. What else is down here? Anything? No, looks like that was all of it. And we've got lots of optionals down here too. Alright, I'm getting all the basics because I think having basics seems like the best option possible. And at this point, well, I don't really want to equip either of these, so I guess I may as well not waste anything. Yeah, that's good. Alright, cool. Save. Oh yeah, we can look at awards real quick. So, defeat 100 enemies. Award 14, knock enemies into other enemies 100 times. Clear one day with no damage. Well, that was not too hard. And that's all I got so far. Let's do another beat 'em up section. So it does look like we're going to be in the forest. Probably for most of the game, but we do have a different setting. Oh wow, look, water physics and everything. Oh, these guys shoot yellow balls, which I could probably block. Reading text boxes for so long, I forgot the controls already. Just trying to mess around with some of the new abilities that I seem to have. So these guys are like the same guys as the other ones, just like little brown blobs now instead of black. Still don't seem very tough. But I'm pretty sure as the game progresses, we're going to have to fight some harder stuff, because I can't imagine we're going to stay at this difficulty level throughout. A little sad that we're just fighting kind of palette swaps of the other guys, though. I mean, with the art being as beautiful as it is in every other element, like between the backgrounds, the actual still art, like all of that, it seems like the potential is very high for lots of really cool enemy types. It's just kind of predictable, too. I mean, they just sort of waddle around a while, and sometimes they shoot a little ball at you. Nothing crazy there. I feel like I'm losing my mojo, like I can't combo through them as quickly now. Alright, well, that's that. I do like that there's like a water thing going on in the bottom, that's nice. And what do we get this time? Anything? Could put a few points into one of these, perhaps. No new basics to buy. Buy a HP boost, why not? And time for day 7. I like this giant sunflower. So it looks like I'm just going to be bouncing some more guys off of each other for now. And they just keep dropping in. You'd think they would get it, like, They're not gonna probably beat me. They're not even hardly hitting me at all. Oh, hello. Here's something different. Glad to have you here. Oh, okay, you can actually do some attacks. Now actually I have to figure out what I'm doing for real. Alright, guard. Again, really thankful that I can just block immediately, like, in the middle of an attack. That makes all the difference when you're trying to fight stuff like this. Hello? That was pretty. I kind of wish your standard, like, walking attack, or her just ability to walk was a little bit faster. I know we do have that double forward dash and everything, but wow, why do I keep running into that? Another thing would be, I'm kind of used to playing fighting games where you press up to jump. I don't know, I might be able to change the controls for that, but I didn't try yet. And another new skill. What did I get? Just defense. Guard an enemy attack with just the right timing to guard without the guard crush taking guard increasing. Okay, cool. So I guess like Bayonetta or something. Physical mid-range attack that sweeps away enemies in front and diagonally below, also hits enemies that are knocked down. That seems pretty useful. Probably more useful than the arc slicer, I don't know, maybe. And we've got a berserker extra here. Oh, what was that? Force field. Interesting. Alright, I guess we'll do one more. And we get a Vortex this time. Kind of wonder if having a Vortex on screen kind of is like a foreshadowing that this is going to be a harder level. Hey, get up! Get up! I'm getting chained over here in the corner. Get off my Vortex, bro. All you. Back at my Vortex, don't mess with it. You're out of here. Yeah, once you start really getting into piles of them, it feels... Oh, did you break my Vortex? Crap. Continue. I guess I get to try again. Alright, now I gotta actually be a little bit more defensive when it comes to this thing. I'm gonna stay towards the middle. Keep whacking them around each time. Please move. Move. Okay, it's a little bit easy to get juggled when they're all shooting balls back and forth. Although I should probably be guarding a little bit more. Hey, I got a marksman award. Are you still messing with my Vortex? Get out of there. You too. You guys remind me a little bit of No Face from Spirited Away. The taller guys. Thankfully they're not asking for gold or trying to give gold or anything like that. They just get beat up. Come on! I can't hit him because of the balls everywhere. I guess when that happens I sort of need to come at it from a different angle. I just keep doing that same move by accident. I don't need to do that. Oh, you broke it again! You jerk! I just got beat up too much that time. Alright, well it's good that there's a little bit challenge going on, because it seemed a little too easy before. Alright, so I should have learned my lesson and stuck at the Vortex. Is that really the health bar for the thing underneath the combo meter? Because that's not very much. Wow. Kind of a difficulty wall, I guess. I went from having no problems to it being awfully hard all of a sudden. It's just broke it again. Crazy business. Alright. You guys come to me. I'm gonna try and stay put as much as I can. But if I stay put, then they're gonna shoot their balls all over everywhere. Get out! Nice. Okay, I'm trying to actually concentrate a little bit this time. I don't know if I'm gonna get it though. Very a sadist. And if I lose again, I think I'm probably just gonna have to do a little bit of training and get a real handle on the controls and what I'm doing here. Because granted, I'm still a total novice at this. I just started playing it, you know, at the beginning of this video. Get away. All you. I think the Vortex barely is gonna live through this. Oh, there's more. Maybe not. Alright, that's probably where the mission should have ended. But no such luck. I can take lots of damage, but my Vortex cannot. Alright. That's gonna do it then. So I'm gonna have to do some practicing on Fairy Bloom Freesia, and that will do it for this episode. It's been a reasonably long one, but I did want to give you a pretty good preview of this. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's quite addictive. With a little bit of practice, I think I could get quite good at it. But for now, I'm still just learning. So I'm going to put the links to all the different ways that you can pick this one up in the description as always, so feel free to hit those links and check it out yourself. I think you'll probably enjoy it. I mean, if you get into these types of games, you should probably know from just the first few minutes of the video if this is the type of thing you're going to be into. But I can tell it gets much more complicated as it goes. It builds upon itself, which is always a nice feature, and then it's got a New Game Plus at the end, so it seems like it's got quite a bit of replay value. And the story seems nice enough, the characters all seem interesting enough. I mean, everything's well done, very high production value, said that a few times, but it really is. I mean, we look at a lot of indie games on this show that are in various stages and various types of artistic abilities or preferences, and I think this one really aspires to more of a mainstream, high production value type of thing, and I think it does it quite well. So, you get my thumbs up, cool game. I hope you guys like it, and thank you for watching again. So remember, as always, head on over to the website, www.indie-impressions.com. Stay up on all the new stuff going on the channel. You can check out all the different videos I've done. They're all sorted by distribution method and genre, and you can search for them by name or whatever you need to do. Then if you'd like, feel free to go over to the Facebook page, facebook.com/indieimpressions. If you leave a like on that, then it will show up on your daily Facebook feed. You can get a little hit of new indie games every day. They'll come to you instead of you going to them. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or anything you need to talk to me directly about, feel free to hit me up on @RockLeeSmile on Twitter. That's my personal one. And I will get right back to you. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to come back again tomorrow, because I do a new game every single day. And I hope you enjoyed it. So have a lovely night, and I will see you tomorrow. Later, guys.